of cows?
No. No.
They're just like
Manda?
your generic images you have on file. Like maybe of a farm or whatever, or of,
family.
You have a family or whatever. Just your generic stock image that you might roll out.
And usually you look at one and it's like the family, and they're all wearing different coloured T-shirts, and it's quite cheesy, and they're all going like this to the camera. Usually they're done in America. There's a Kiwi company who wants Kiwi stock images. This is their mission. They're with us next. Hoki mai ana, welcome back. This is the AM show on TV3 Magic Talk and online with our partner Chorus this morning. Let's get you up to speed with what's happening. A litigation lawyer says some kāinga ora tenants who terrorise their neighbourhoods are, quote, monsters, and has called for the board to front. If you're driving in the capital this morning, Petone to Wellington Central currently taking 26 minutes, Karori to town 13 minutes. Traffic updates brought to you by Battery Zone, your local battery experts. And Monty Beetham is with us at 7:40.
Why would you go anywhere else? It's the AM show.
You know those truly terrible stock images of smiling American families that look totally unlike reality? Look at these familiar faces. We've all seen these on a government website or a billboard before, haven't we? Here they are. Oh, cheesy.
Oh, all right, are they?
See, what would they write under this one, In it together or something?
I mean, they're nice. What's wrong with them?
No, they are nice. But
You'd write something like, I love it when you hold my hand, or I've always got your hand, or something like that.
Yeah, or team building.
Yeah.
They'd put team building on the website.
How many photos there would be of us three hit with our thumbs up?
That's
we always
true.
do a thumbs up one.
Yeah. Anyway, there is a Kiwi company that wants to change all of this. Have a look at some examples of what can be done. Looks a bit more New Zealand, doesn't it?
Well, I like that one.
That's beautiful.
So what are we using these for?
So companies buy these images from the internet, basically, and they use them on their websites, they use them in their advertising, they use them on billboards. And the problem that a lot of people have is the ones that we import from America don't represent New Zealand. Well, Truestock co-founder Tanmay Desai joins us this morning to explain the new business that he has helped to co-found. He's with us. Good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Good morning, everyone.
So where did this idea come from? Were you looking at the government websites and looking at the stock images we were importing and you just thought, my goodness, where's that from?
Well, I mean, the idea of Truestock was really born out of this very real pain point that you guys just outlined, that beyond government agencies, even local businesses face. That when it comes to stock images, they're usually shot overseas. They seem extremely staged. So what we really wanted to do is capture the diversity of New Zealand, the multiculturalism of New Zealand, and create a resource for local businesses and government organizations to have access to such lovely images.
I think it's a good. It's a great business idea. Tanmay, can you tell me how much would one of those stock images, like how many times would that be purchased or downloaded, do you think, and how much would they make off one of those in the States, do you reckon?
So the pricing for, global pricing across various stock libraries overseas is varied, from a few cents to hundreds and thousands of dollars. So it's really what we wanted to do here is create a model that's fair for the photographers, but it's still fair for businesses and government organizations that want to use the photos.
So how are you doing that? Are you paying your photographers more, or are you giving them a share of the company, or what are you doing?
Both, actually. So we're about to convert into a New Zealand cooperative. And what that means is any photographer that comes on board actually becomes a shareholder. They become a co-owner of Truestock. And on top of that, what they also get is 50% commission, which is one of the highest in the world. So if an image gets sold, they get 50% straight away. And because they're shareholders, they actually get a profit share of the company. Plus, they get voting rights, which is actually quite unique when it comes to stock images. It's hardly been done before. And we really wanted to be, fair with these absolutely talented local photographers. So yeah, that's how we're keeping it fair and paying.
How do you become stock? Because if it's meant to be quintessential New Zealand or whatever, you just don't want to get a whole bunch of beautiful people and models, do you?
Yeah, that's exactly right. The idea here is to represent the true face of Aotearoa, right? Everyday New Zealanders, local life from a local point of view. And because we've got photographers spread all across New Zealand and they have their contacts, we get a really diverse range of real New Zealanders doing real things, because that's what the government agencies and that's what even businesses are after. And what we've done is we have ethical talent payment built into our business model, which is very unique. I would probably say it's a world first, because a talent gets missed out a lot of times. So we pay the talent straight away, whether an image gets sold or not.
Tanmay, thank you so much for coming on the show this morning. As I said, I think it's a great business idea, and I sincerely hope you do well with it. Truestock co-founder Tanmay Desai with us this morning on the show. 29 minutes away from 8 o'clock. We're going to go straight to news. Later in the show, we're going to talk about, what was the story? It's just slipped my mind. What women find attractive in a man. You might think the bad boy, you might think good looks. No, apparently it's whether they're a